But when I got pregnant, wow, it was horrible. Everyone was thinking like, I'm this bad person. I was not. I actually got pregnant the second time I had sex. So I was, avoiding throughout my school period. When I got pregnant, the guy said that it wasn't his. So it was just me. At the time, I didn't even have like anybody to buy me stuff, no baby clothes. I was like 7 going on 8 months and I had nothing. It was hard.
Many young women get pregnant under the age of 16, and they get pregnant for persons who are much older than them, and therefore a crime has been committed. And we need to focus on that. Rather than stigmatize and criminalize the young women, we need to look at who are the men who are causing these pregnancies and what is happening to them. And even in a case where the pregnancy may have been caused by a peer of the young lady, a young man who is in her own age group, the argument often is, well, he gets an opportunity to continue his education in the school system. And so the belief is that she should as well.
There is a draft policy that speaks to that, and that is that the Program for Adolescent Mothers continues to function as a measure for a period of time until the girl gets reintegrated into her school. So it is meant to be a program that is for a few months for every child. And after she would have given birth and she is able to go back to school, similar to a period of maternity for someone who is working, she goes back to her regular school or somewhere in the regular school system.
One of the bad experiences I had, or should I say terrible experience we had at PAM, was when it became time to sit our exam, because no school basically wanted us to sit with the students. We actually got to sit some at GBSS and some at Happy Hill Secondary. I can never forget that. I'm really grateful for these schools that accepted us because we were really successful.
We do know of a couple of instances where young women were successfully reintegrated into the formal education system, got pregnant, had their baby, went back to school. In some cases it was kept fairly hush-hush, but it has successfully happened. However, when we originally started trying to do this, there was a lot of pushback, and some of the pushback came from parents who felt that if you put somebody who had a baby back in school with their children would be somehow corrupted. Nonsense, as we know. Another issue had to do with many principals. They were uncomfortable with that idea. It was amazing to me at the time, although I hope this has changed many years later, that some principals were really totally against the idea of teenage mothers coming back into school.
It's not an easy road to have a baby and look after a child, especially now where things are even harder. However, if it happens, nobody should be judging you. You are special, you are an individual. You can become whatever you want to become after. You need to be the person that your child would want to boast about, would want to look up to.